Hi curlies! Today we are going to talk about the difference between hydration and moisture. I know you're anything like me, you've heard people talking about, hey, my hair is hydrated, but it's not moisturized, or it's moisturized, but it's not hydrated. And you were thinking to yourself like, well, what is the difference? But you didn't want to be the one to ask. All right, y'all don't have to judge me because y'all know that I'm not the only person who's been in a setting like that. But don't worry, today I'm going to break it down for you. You need to know that hydration is considered what's internal. What's inside is hydration. And what's topical is what's moisture, okay? So as it relates to the hair, we're going to talk about how to hydrate your hair internally and how to moisturize, which is what you feel from the outside. Number one, you need to know that your hair is made up of 3 layers. The innermost, deepest layer is the medulla. You only really see that if you have thick or coarse hair. It's very hard to see other than on a microscope. The other layer that covers the medulla is the cortex. That is the layer that gives you your hair color, your thickness, and the bulk of your texture. The cuticle layer is the outermost layer, it's the thinnest layer, and it's just created to be a protector. So today when we're talking about the layers of your hair, I want you to visualize a ladder. So a ladder that's open or a ladder that's stacked closed. Or visualize some blinds. Blinds that are completely opened or blinds that are closed. And that's going to be the scenario that we use to visualize what your hair looks like. When we're talking about hydration versus moisture, it's very important that you have both. Your hair must be hydrated internally in order for it to grow long and healthy. Because like I just told you, your cortex layer, which is below the cuticle, is the layer that's most responsible for your color and your thickness and your hair health. And if that layer is not adequately being hydrated and moisturized, then you're not going to have very strong, long growing hair. So then you're saying, okay, well, how do I hydrate the inner layer of my hair? 2 ways. Number one, you want to think about your hair health the same way you think about your body. If you're trying to lose weight and you go to a trainer, the first thing they're going to tell you is 70% of your weight loss is diet and 30% is exercise. So the way you're going to relate that to your hair is 70% is what you do internally, 30% is your products. So if you are concerned about hydrating your hair internally, you have to take a look at your diet, which we have another video talking about that. So make sure you click the link below to see about that. But if you're going to hydrate your hair, how much water you drink matters. What you're eating matters. Are you eating too much salt? Are you eating too much sugar? Is your diet balanced? Because really, by the time your hair comes out of your scalp, it's technically dead. So as it's growing through your scalp, what nutrients that you put in your body that affect your skin, which is your largest organ, in turn affects how well your hair comes out hydrated. The next thing that you can do to help with the hydration of your hair is look at your shampoo and your conditioner. And I know you might be thinking like, okay, well, how does that work? I've never heard of hydrating my hair with a shampoo. The reason why you need to hydrate your hair with a really good shampoo and conditioner, why those things help with your hydration, because it's internally and it's something that's rinsed off. While your hair is wet, your cuticles are open. And when your cuticles are open, products and ingredients can get down below that cuticle layer to hydrate those deeper layers. Water has a pH of 7, which is higher on the scale, which opens the cuticles up and makes it swell enough so that stuff can get in below. If you have a hydrating shampoo, it will actually get in there and deposit hydration into your hair below the cuticle layer. As your hair is wet, as your cuticles are open, the conditioner will go back in and do the same thing behind the shampoo. While those cuticles are open, it's going to deposit nutrients and vitamins below that cuticle layer so that the medulla layer, the strongest layer, the layer that is responsible for your color and your texture, can actually be fed, if you will. Moisture, on the other hand, is what happens topically. So moisture is, man, my hair feels moisturized today. It feels soft. I can feel the product on it because that's what happens on top. It's important for you to have a product that while those cuticles are possibly open if you're styling while wet, it will also deposit another layer of moisture below that cuticle layer that will stay there. And then that's why we always hear naturals say, I need to seal with an oil, because that oil takes that cuticle and it smooths it down closed. It's like taking the blinds and just rubbing the blinds down, or taking the ladder and closing the ladder up. That's how you close down your cuticles and smooth it down and keep it moisturized. You cannot have one without the other. You cannot moisturize your hair with oil alone, no more than you can hydrate your hair with water alone. They go hand in hand as a team to work to keep those cuticles closed and hydrated, which is why creams are good, because creams are balanced between water and oil. The water and the creams help to get under and open the cuticle, get beneath the cuticle layer, but the oil base in the cream is what deposits some weight and some moisture. And the oil at the end is what completely seals and smooths those cuticle closed. This is exactly how we formulate the Moisture Love collection. All 5 products work to enhance your hydration and your moisture. So first is the Gentle Embrace Hydration Shampoo. It has betaine in it. It has conditioners in it that actually go in while those cuticles are completely open to deposit that hydration as it's cleansing and removing the dirt at the same time. The Deep Indulgence Replenishing Conditioner then comes in with a lot of the nutrients, the chamomile, the nettle, the cocoa butter, the argan oil that goes in and that deposits the moisture and the nutrients for that innermost cortex layer. It's almost like it's massaging your cortex layer. Then the leave-in conditioner is the bridge. So it's light enough to go in and sit under the cuticle, but it also has just enough moisture to help prepare the foundation for your moisturizers and your stylers. That way, when you add the moisturizer and styling cream on top, it's another layer of moisture that's almost like it's filling in the gaps in your hair shaft. Because sometimes your hair shaft can have little holes and dimples in them, and the moisture and style cream helps to fill in those gaps and smooth the hair texture and leave moisture in there so you can have moisture and definition for multiple days. Then the Still with the Kiss finishing oil comes in last to just kind of smooth everything on out. It's like when your mom gives you that kiss goodnight, or your boo gives you that kiss hello or goodbye. It just smooths everything on out. And that's how the Moisture Love collection works. Share this video with a friend, because I know you're not the only person who needed this information today. If you have any questions, comment below, like, and share. Thank you.